Hello, so we're back. And this time we have a nice laptop to repair, yeah? Why it's a nice laptop? Because it's a Toshiba i5, but because it's a easy job, yeah? We done so many hard jobs, yeah? Let's do a easy one, okay? It's a beautiful day outside here in England. We have like 21 degrees. Pretty nice. So let's check the customer email, yeah? So the customer is saying, hi, sorry, we have a Dynabook Satellite Pro C50. It doesn't charge well, charging on and off and can lose power while on charge. Similar to an issue you repaired recently. You remember we had a Satellite Pro with a charging port like probably a few weeks ago? Yeah. So let's do an easy job. Huh? What can be wrong? Probably the charging port. So we need, yeah, this one. Yeah, perfect. This one. This one. Plug in the charge. Do we have 9? We have 19. Plug in the charger. It's taking like 30 milliamps. But why the power supply clicked? Three amps. Then it's going to 30 milliamps. I'm not sure if you can hear the power supply. I mean, it's going into the limit because the limit is like a little bit over 3 amps. It's dropping to 30 milliamps. So this is not a charging port issue. And now it's coming on? Yeah. It is coming on. And it's working. 1 second. This is not a charging port problem. And now it's taking 10 milliamps. One more time. So what is happening? I mean, this is a pattern. Yeah. What is happening here? You plug the charger and the current goes high. 3.2 amps, that's the limit. What happened with the voltage? The voltage gets dropped to 11.6 volts. You can see that? But only for a few seconds. What happened after those few seconds? Yeah, plug in the charger, it goes to 0. What happened? Well, the explanation is very simple, and I'm pretty sure people fixing laptops, they know this kind of issue. So what you see here, it's actually a battery taking insane amount of current, unlimited amount of current. That's the reason why it's taking whole current from the power supply, like why I set up there, like 3.2. If I set up 5, it will take 5. But because of the high current, yeah, the power management chip, it will disconnect the battery. Yeah, so that's the reason why you're plugging a charger, it's getting insane amount of current. Look, we can set up more current. Yeah, let's do it. 3 amps. Yeah, 4.6 amps. Yeah, so check here. Plug in the charger, 4.6 amps, and it's going to 0. So the battery is taking huge amount of power. Power management chip from the battery, yeah, as a big chip inside of the battery, is reading the current going into the cells. And he's seeing the current is too high and it will disconnect the battery. That's the reason why now the laptop is working fine. I mean, the laptop has no problem. Yeah, it's coming on, it's working fine. I mean, the laptop doesn't care, about 19 volts. It's working with 19 volts, so it's not a problem. But the battery is taking the full amount of voltage and current. And this is a pattern for like first MOSFET shorted. Must be the first one. Yeah. Let's check. So my prediction is first MOSFET shorted. Now, if you ask me, okay, Sorin, but why? So it's a shorted MOSFET, which is doing nothing. Yeah, it's just switching on and off. So why a shorted MOSFET? It's actually making the making the high side MOSFET from the charging circuit to push full current into the battery. And what's the catch? I mean, the big chip has a short circuit MOSFET detection. So the big chip detect, okay, the first MOSFET is shorted. Now let's push full current into the battery. Now, if you ask me this, why this happened, I can't give you an answer. I have no idea. For me, it's just stupid. If that's how it's made from the factory. So I don't think that's how it's made from the factory, because one more time it's stupid. I mean, basically, okay, you try to disconnect the battery because something is wrong with the input circuit, especially first two MOSFETs, which are therefore for protection. But your protection is actually pushing full current into the battery and hoping the battery power management chip, it will disconnect the cells, because if it will not disconnect the cells, you'll end up with an exploded battery. So if you tell me this is like how it's supposed to be, I don't believe it. Yeah. So don't tell me this is how it's supposed to be, because I will not believe it. Okay. Yeah. Looks like the laptop we had like a few weeks ago. Sorry. And here we have the charging port. And I don't remember where is the. No. One second. Let me take out the solid state drive. I believe it's under the solid state drive. Yeah. It's here. Check that. Two MOSFETs. Check that. Let's have a look together. Okay, so we have the first MOSFET and we have the second MOSFET. Let's see. So I predict the first MOSFET to be shorted. And it's not. Lol. Okay, the second MOSFET. The second MOSFET is not shorted. One second. This is my first MOSFET? Yeah, it is. This is the gate. Yeah, check that. No, this is not the gate. This is the gate. The gate is good. The gates are connected together. Let me plug the charger. Let me check the voltage on the gates. The voltage here is 4.8. Why? Has to be 25 volts, right? Yeah. So from here to here, we have 14. We minus. 1 second. So how this is working? So here we have 19.5, and here we have 19.5. Lol. So those are channel P MOSFETs. DC 3905. Yeah, those are channel P MOSFETs. That is fine. So I was wrong. I mean, I seen the pattern, but looks like, it's something else. So what is next? Next, we are going to the charging circuit. The charging circuit, which is here, yeah? So we have like that. We have the switching power supply, which is charging the battery, yeah? Two MOSFETs and coil. And here is going to the battery, to the plus of the battery. And from here we have this MOSFET, which the voltage is coming back to the main power rail. So when the charger is not plugged, the power is coming on this way. When the charger is plugged, the MOSFET are switching this coil, and this coil is creating the charging voltage. Okay, let's check the other two MOSFETs. Other three MOSFETs, actually. So this is the high side. I'm assuming this is shorted, and it's not. It's not. And this one is not shorted. What about this one? This one? Lol. So every MOSFET is good. I can't believe. And I said, you know what? It will be an easy job. I mean, must be a charging port. You remember the last Toshiba had like the middle pin of the charging port has to be soldered. You remember? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so basically if I'm plugging the charger, now it's not clicking. But we have full voltage on the battery. Let's see. So on the battery connector, we have plus and minus. We have a fuse here. The fuse didn't blow up. Lol. So from here to the fuse, and we have 0.8. Wait 1 second. I don't understand. So actually nothing is pushing current into the battery. Like uncontrolled current. Yeah, like dump current. Like current which is, it's not like a switching controlled current. So not sure what should I say. I mean, this is quite a complicated job. So the BQ chip, this one, he doesn't know the charging current. He's taking the charging current from the IT chip, from the AC chip, and the AC chip is speaking with the battery using two data and clock wires, and he's speaking with the power management chip from inside of the battery. Yeah, that's how it's working. So the AC chip is speaking with the battery, then he's speaking with the power management chip, and it tells to the power management chip with what current he should charge the battery. So what is the fault here? What is the problem? I mean, I can replace the BQ chip. I can do it. But do you think actually is this is the problem? Huh? But you know what? It's strange because now it is weird. This is a weird fault. So I'm plugging the charger, yeah? The battery is not connected, so the EC chip doesn't know the charging current, the BQ chip doesn't know the charging current, so as a result, no one is pushing voltage, current into the battery, yeah? Because the battery is disconnected. So the circuit is working as designed. The problem is if I connect the battery, the charging current is too high. So my question is why? One second. I remember. Lol. I remember that video. 1 second. If I remember, it was this MOSFET shorted. Lol. I remember the video. I done the same mistake. And this one has 62 ohms. Check there, 62 ohms. I can't believe. That's great. I remember now the job because I forget, you know. I forgot the job. So this is fine, and this one has 62 ohms. Yeah, I remember now. And if I remember, I done the same mistake, right? So I have a bad memory. But I think I replaced the BQ chip, right? I think I replaced the BQ chip. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, let's remove this MOSFET. So probably this is a channel and MOSFET. I can't believe, so actually I forgot the fault from the last video till now. And I was about to do the same mistake. Haha. And the MOSFET, let's check the MOSFET. And the MOSFET is shorted, 0 ohms. Yeah. Okay. But you know what? I had the memory from what I remember, I didn't see the video from that point which I made it. I remember I opened the charging port and the charging port has the middle pin desoldered. And I remember I replaced the charging port because they gave me a spare board. So that's all what I remember about this job. Apart, like from like a flash, and I remember this MOSFET was shorted. Just a flash. Okay, let's replace that MOSFET. Let me try to find. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Let's get a channel N MOSFET. Yeah, this one should do the job. How do you know it's a channel N MOSFET? Because it's from a switching power supply, so it must be a channel N MOSFET. Yeah. And we are soldering the MOSFET here. MOSFET position like that. Perfect. Good. Good. So the MOSFET is soldered on place. Let's cool down the board quickly. Let's use some thermal pad. I think that's what is happening when you are getting older. Your memory goes bad. Okay, let's plug the battery. Good, the battery is plugged. Let's plug the charger. Plug in the charger. Charging current. 140 because it's a pre-charge current. That's why. Yeah, and we have the charging light here, you can see. Yeah, all good. Let's put back the M2 drive. I seen on the past on the videos, people said, sorry, this is quite dangerous to play with the M2 drive while the power is on the laptop. You don't have voltage on the M2 drive if the laptop is off. So it's taking 800 milliamps. I'm assuming it's charging fine. Pressing the power button on the laptop is not coming on. Pressing the power button, yeah, it is coming on. Yeah. And we have the charging sign on the screen. Yeah, we do have picture, but the problem was the charging circuit. Okay, all good, all working fine. I remember on the last video, people said, sorry, 800 milliamps is kind of low, like the charging current. And it is kind of low, 800 milliamps. But you know how it is. Probably they want to, the battery life to be longer on their laptops, because that's how you do it. You lower the charging current, and lowering the charging current, the battery life is longer. Yeah, I'm happy I fixed it. I can't believe I was going on a wrong direction, and I believe even on the first video, I did the same mistake with the MOSFETs. I thought, the first MOSFET is shorted when I seen the current. But I will check. I will check the other video. I will check. Yeah. Okay. So if you have this problem, there is no pattern for this kind of fault. I mean, can be like the first MOSFET, can be another. Oh yeah, I remember now. Sorry, I remember. So this one, it was the laptop has two MOSFETs here and two MOSFETs here. Yeah, I remember now. So here, the main power rail has four MOSFETs. Why the main power rail has four MOSFETs? Because two MOSFETs are coming from the discharger, yeah? So 2 MOSFETs. Then you have the charging current from the USB-C port. Then you have another 2 MOSFETs, and that's the reason why you have 4 MOSFETs on this design. So you have 2 here, you have 1 here. Check here. You can't see. Sorry. So you have 2 MOSFETs here. You have 1 here, the one I replaced. Then you have 1 more here. Yeah, this one it's in serial mode. Then you have the 2 MOSFETs, which is we're switching the coils. Then you have the comeback MOSFET, which is this one, which is bringing the voltage from the battery back to the main power rail. Yeah, now I remember. And here, you can see here the USB-C has 2 MOSFETs for the PD controller. So probably those MOSFETs are managed by the PD controller. Then this power rail it's meeting this power rail. Then here are 2 more MOSFETs. Yeah, that's the design. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. I will say thank you for watching. Just can't believe 26 minutes. Like, subscribe if you like the video, and see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, if you find my content being helpful, don't forget you can support this channel by pressing the join button, and you can get instantly access to our members only cool collection and Discord private channels for support with your repairs. Also, you can have a look on our United Kingdom eBay, where you can find some cool and unique products, United States eBay store, or our Patreon page. Thank you.